Welcome to the Master Wong TV again today. I will talk to you through a little bit onto the chi sao again. On this movement here, I remember the chop coming in, and then I palm, he come and elbow me. How to put next movement on to deal with the situation. Of course, every time coming is slightly different, but depend how to use it, the way you do them. So spend a little bit of time, you can look at this and can understand what you're trying to do. Let me show you how to do this thing. When you're working on the line, as practice on a chi sao training like this. Now some of you will sit there and thinking, when you're going to do this in the real life? You don't. Why you do them? Don't know. But we do them anyway. So what we're going to do, we practice a basic job like that. Copy. Boom. He clever. So he put the hand up block. Then I take his hand and boom. And he boom down here. And then boom down here. And soon as that boom down here. And I try to knock him out that way. But sometimes, how do you know the line will come up like that? And if it turns too fast, you're going to break my arm. That's very true. Before you know, I'll explain to you. Now, when you're doing a little bit slowly so you can understand now, the height is when I chop him. I know that, and when I palm, really and truly, if I hit him quick enough, he won't be able to protect that. That's not the point. The point is we explain to you so you know you can defend. Soon as defend, the hand will be boom, and that's when he elbow lock me. Now, familiar with this line? That's a wing block. Where we come from with that? Oh, let's do some tung, 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 tung. That's basically the lap sao training. So that's when I attack here, line from here. If he grab my arm, pull, and he pull my arm down too much, boom, I come into attacking from there. That's when I start to bust him up. But you know, on the training, you need to make sure the movement of yourself functional. Everything you do is have to have a reason, otherwise you get broken up. So let me play with that again. Okay, slowly and drop. Palm, whoop, elbow, whoop, grab and boom there. And that's when the line coming in. Soon that coming in, that's where the line. That would knock him out. In real life, do he know that the arm there for breaking? Now, let me go slowly that one first. When you get here, we get here, down. When you get to here, now do we, because he hand in the Wing Chun, of course he's going to be back here. That's the first thing you want to do, break my arm bar, arm lock. Yeah, that's the first thing you want to do. Okay, so for me to overcome that, if it turns harder, and then this is what happened to me. Now, how you know when the time to attack him before he breaks your arm? That's a very good question. It's like spend enough time practice, then you start to feel them, you know? When you start to feel them, you can react on the movement. But if you don't spend enough time practice, you get broken arm. And that's a bad news. So training is not can I, is when you do long enough, you will be able to develop this training. So on here, one more again, so you can understand here. Ching, boom, boom. Then from here, walk in and then turn and boom. And that's what we do. Think of that. That's the idea. Boom, coming out, boom, coming out. And that's when you come into work. But when you're working with that, it's only when your partner able to launching that movement before you can able to movement. But all this lap sao training help you get the arm, understand the line. When it's hard, when it's soft, when you feel the energies and you start to release. Spend a bit of time practice. I will see you on the next lesson.